Look, I'm eclipsed. Psych. Welcome, one and all astrology lovers, shadow walkers, light bearers, galactic gurus of the world. I am Chanda Sparkles, and this is Chanda Sparkles Astrology Tuesday Night Live. I am thrilled to be here on this wonderful second day, or is it third? We'll look and see at the dates. I am lit AF. The visions that I have been receiving today are going to come out, and I just can't even bear to not share everything with all of you. So welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Tonight, we are talking about the Taurus lunar eclipse. We are also going to look ahead into next year in April of 2024 and see what I've got to show you there with a very spectacular full solar eclipse. We are seeding stuff now that we will see manifest in the spring. Very cool, during Aries season. Also, we are going to play the cards. Yeah, we're going to play some tarot tonight. I have a different tarot deck for every single element. The way that works is you know your sun, moon, and rising. Make sure you know that. Go grab it right now at astrograph.com if you don't have your sun, moon, and rising. Because I meditate prior and charge the cards and clear the cards to code this in, to channel it in so that you receive the messages that you need based on your sun, moon, and rising underneath each element: water, fire, air, and earth. All right? It's going to be so much fun. We're going to get some serious messages tonight. I cannot tell you how serious it is for us to be doing some shadow work right now, releasing, resetting. It's a reset period. We have already stepped through the gateway with that solar eclipse that we just had 2 weeks ago. And now the lunar eclipse is all about things coming to light, the truth being spoken, being seen within us, within others, and around the world. We'll dive into both of those charts. But first and foremost, I would like to say hello to everyone in the chat. We're also going to do a quick bay leaf ritual. You probably saw on the board there, I had my cauldron out with a few items in it. And just a quick bay leaf ritual. If you have a bay leaf, go grab you a bay leaf and a Sharpie. And you're going to just write 1 or 2 words on there on what it is that you are releasing, letting go, and then we're going to burn it. Bay leaf rituals are one of my favorites, and I like to do it. So let's do it. It's Scorpio season, and I'm a Scorpio. So what better astrologer to tell you all about Scorpio season with the Taurus lunar eclipse? I'm so glad to be here. I have had an amazing day. It's been full, but I also, really self-care. Lots of self-care today. Just really nurtured myself with a nice salt bath and did some meditation on my own. And then I always do meditation here inside of the 7-foot Russian pyramid here in the studio prior to coming in, so that I can really tune in to each of your energies. If you're new to the channel, I am Chanda Sparkles, intuitive evolutionary astrologer. I'm also a death doula and a galactic shaman. I play in all sorts of realms. Been a seer since birth, did not have an awakening experience, although I've had many different awakenings throughout my life. I channel a galactic team called the 12, and they were fully integrated last year in November, right around my birthday. So it's almost 1 year since full integration. I do light language activations. They come out as needed, and as the broadcast progresses, you will see when it just happens. We do everything intuitively, spontaneously, with love, through the divine light, Christed light creation. Okay, but we also own our shadow, and we encourage that you understand that everyone has a shadow, and everyone has to go through these traumas. And I would like to start out with saying prayers, positive energy, positive light to the Middle East, also to the beautiful souls. This morning yesterday morning, there was a 100+ car pileup that happened in Louisiana, one state over from me. I'm in Texas, South Texas, on Padre Island, and people perished. It was in the fog and smoke. They were calling it super fog because there was some burning and stuff going on around, and the deep fog came in and they could not see. It was 100+ vehicles with fatalities. And so huge blessings and prayers and love, light codes sent to all involved there in my sister state right next door. Wasn't surprised to see that, with Neptune in Pisces being very, very strong as the moon was entering into Pisces. So, yes, the moon is currently in Pisces. It will enter into Aries in a couple of days, and then we'll have the Taurus lunar eclipse. And then next week, it will enter into Gemini at the beginning of the week. We also will go over a quick week ahead, and we will announce the giveaways. We have giveaways finally again. Yes, we hit our mark, our goal. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you to everybody who has shared and gotten, other people to come join the Sparkle Chat tribe and, raise our frequencies together. That's what this is about, okay? But it's also about being really fucking real, because that's the only way I know how to be. Also, if you're new, when I start to channel, my nose runs every time. It's so bizarre. So pardon me if I'm using a Kleenex here and there, because it just happens. All right. So I think what I want to do first is say hello to everybody. Hello, Amanda. If everybody would please tap in where you're coming in from so we kind of know and have an idea. I always do go through and read all of the chat. We're on YouTube and Facebook, on multiple groups on Facebook. Thank you to the groups for allowing me to come in and do my thing on Tuesday nights every single week. Most every single week. Sometimes, you know, we have to switch it up a bit. But thank you so much. Hello, beautiful Amy. And Tracy Lee is here too. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. And thank you to the moderators. Erin Sanchez, thank you so much for being here, my sister, for doing your thing. Diane, hi. Happy to be here. Yes. And Princess, thank you for being a moderator. Everybody just say thanks. Keeping it divine and clean in the chat is what it's all about. If you are on Facebook or in one of the groups, please pop over to the YouTube because there's a lot more people there and you can feel more involved because this is about community and unity. You know, for many years, I hosted events here on Padre Island, and I always said on my bay leaf, you know, I always had a bay leaf ritual. I would always put community and unity. And look how we have manifested that together. It's so fabulous. It just really makes my heart swell. Thank you so much. Yay. Yes. I'm seeing more of you pop in. And there is Donna Lewis. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Hello there, Southside CC in the house. Yes. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's get going. Let's get cracking. We have a lot to do tonight. So what I want to do first, I want to go ahead and just announce, let's go ahead and announce these prizes real fast so that you can see what we have. Now, I do have a sponsor, and I just love her. She's awesome. So let's go here, and then I'm going to go to here. And what I want to do is just give you a little quick view. So this, I always add prizes in to make it a really good gift package. Okay. So we have a piece of selenite and a beautiful black tourmaline. And I like this one because it's got some gold specks. It's got some pretty gold going on up there. These I work on and I put them in the pyramid. They stay there. This whole package goes in the pyramid and stays there for the 4 weeks that we're contesting. Okay. And then I also added in a wonderful Palo Santo bracelet for protection, made in Peru. This is a really good one. I have one for myself. And then, so there's that. I'm not getting it right up in there. And then we have the Star Seeds deck. This is a beautiful little deck. I love this deck. There you go. We actually are playing with that deck tonight. So somebody's going to win this deck with all of this. And this is why I'm showing you my board here. And we're going to, let me get this out of here real quick. We're also going to, oh wait, hold on, cancel that. Okay, where's it at? Cancel. No. Here we go. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. This is going to be inside of the mystery box from Mama Moon's Rocks out of Florida, okay? And it's a mystery box with other little things in it too. So we don't know what the other things are, but this is, because I told her, I said, it's not come in the mail yet. I need a picture of the mystery item. So Cassie, she's an amazing creator. She is a light galactic goddess. She infuses all of her healing amazing energy into these. Look at all of these. Look at this. She's made all of these. Aren't they beautiful? So I just wanted to make sure and let y'all know this is a really good gift package. So how do you win? How do you win? How do you win? Well, let's get that back up there. You have to make sure that you come back on the YouTube replay. And the YouTube replay is going to be how you win. You make sure that you've subscribed, of course, and then you make sure that you have commented, and that's how I gather all the names, and we will do the drawing 4 weeks from now at the end of Scorpio season. This is our Scorpio season spectacular giveaway, and someone will win that package. Please come back to the replay. Doesn't count if you're, I love you and I'm glad that you're here right now, but you got to come back on the replay after this is uploaded and comment, like, and subscribe. That's all you got to do. And you're in. And if you share, I always give a bonus. Like I'll give you an additional if you share. But if you share like 10 times, I can't do it. 10 extra ones. But if you do share, I will give you an extra little addition with your name. Okay? All right. So on the board here, let's move this over here so I have a little bit more room. I'm going to put my cauldron. If you don't have a bay leaf, you can still participate with me, okay? You can still sit with this energy. See, we're all together. When 1, 2, 3, 4, or 100 all gather, our energy grows so strong and our intention is manifested. So because this is a full lunar eclipse, and Taurus is the most earth sign of them all. It's the most 3D. It's the most like in our 3D reality sign, okay? So this is it's a moon that is going to be eclipsing something out of our lives, okay? And then revealing something to us 6 months from now. See, that's how that works. But it's really important that we take advantage of like the midpoints, you know, in between those two. And that's why we're also going to look at the Aries solar eclipse of 2024, just so you have, I really want to show you how incredible, and I really feel like the momentum through prosperity is going to shift during that time period if we're doing the work now. You know, I really feel like it's going to be a lot from spring all the way up through fall. We're going to see big changes in resources, big changes in abundance, you know, and it's now. It is now that we are setting, and I know it's kind of like it's a new moon, okay? Because the moon is going to go dark. Now, we won't see it in the United States. It'll be happening on the other side of the world. And it's not a full lunar eclipse, okay? But still, the energy is intense. Anytime you have a full moon, the energy is intense anyway, period. It's overinflated emotions, okay? It's about your personal life. The moon affects your personal life, okay? And so when you have it eclipsed, it's kind of like a new moon and a full moon all in one. So what I want to do is show you what I've got here. I've got a little bit of cinnamon, and I'm going to burn a little bit of cinnamon. If you're just loading in, we've already, cleared and smudged, did the Palo Santo right at the beginning. And so now we're going to use cinnamon for protection. Cinnamon is such a beautiful herb, and I love using it during the season, but I use it every single month on my front and my back door and my door to my garage. I have a cinnamon essential oil spray, and then I have little cinnamon flakes, and then I also put some shungite and some some shungite and some selenite that I hand crush up with intention into the spray, and I spray it all across my front door on the outside so that it shields the home, and it allows any dark negative energies, any low vibe and sketchy shit can't come through the door, right? So I always like to do bay leaf ritual in the fall with a little bit of cinnamon. That's for you. Anashete mohake nai. Unele kerke shumuka hai. Unai na kuku shumuka na kunai. Unashikamuna. Ariandatakushi. Unai. Anyway. Unalate, unalame, hey, Shemai. Yes. So beautiful. Down in here, I have a variety of herbs. I have baby roses. I have a nice big rose petal. These are from the roses that I hang. And then I add, always I like to put a rose quartz, because we all need love. We all need patience. Um, love can heal this world. And I am a humanitarian, and I believe that if we could all focus on being as loving as we can while being in integrity and authentic, that every single one of those is Scorpio. And you got to realize it's Scorpio season. The sun is in Scorpio, and the vision that I had of the sun was mind-blowing. I'll just tell you now. So what I found out was inside of our sun is a great utopia with amazing light beings. It's not solid. There's a whole nother dimensional world on the inside of our sun, with rolling hills and beautiful rivers, wonderful fruits and vegetables and animals that are just so out there and so different and unique, and they're all honored. This vision was an amazing thing to see. I never had, this is a first for me. This just happened for a game. And there's really truly a world of utopia in there. And we, because the sun is shining on us, can reflect that, manifest that, and bring that into reality for future generations. If we all did it now, we could all do it now. So the work that we do on ourselves during this highly transformational season, releasing shadow, but loving it first. That's the key. You have to love those ugly parts of you. You have to love all of those parts that you would rather hide. Those shady, shitty parts. I had to do that just yesterday. I had a few little things. I don't know if you saw my video. I'm not going to repeat it. You can go see it on my... But it was like, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that was, But at the same time, I'm a Scorpio. And I kind of get that dark side of me. And I feel into her. And I'm like, that she doesn't have to be hateful or ugly, but she can be powerful and determined as fuck. She can own who she is in her integrity. That's Scorpio. The earth is in Scorpio. The moon will be in Taurus. Taurus is all about simple luxury, okay? Wants the finer, nicer things in life. Scorpio is complex obsessions. Serious, complex obsessions. And Taurus is more like simple reflections. And you don't rush a Taurus. You just don't. They are so low to move on pretty much everything. Scorpio is all about the metaphysical laws. Okay? Metaphysical, esoterica, everything unseen and hidden, psychic awareness. Taurus is physicality laws, and all about our agriculture, the actual land, Mother Gaia. I believe planet Earth is ruled by Taurus. Okay, they go hand in hand. It is the bull laying in the pasture, just enjoying his life until he sees red, and he's got to put his horns down and fight his way through. Oftentimes when we are in Scorpio season, because the two, Scorpio and Taurus, are very similar creatures, yet earth, Taurus, water, Scorpio, but we're fixed signs. And that means things become form. You see it manifest in front of you. that is what we have to do. But you know, this is kind of open and unstable energy that we're dealing with. It's an open type of energy, that anything could possibly happen because of Uranus being in Taurus. Anyway, I kind of got off track there, but I have to flow with how things come out. I have multiple herbs, oils, and stones. I have garnet. Red garnet is a stone of Scorpio. I have labradorite, which is also a Scorpio stone, but it can also be a crossover for Taurus. And then I think I put, what was the other one that I put in there? I put a third. Oh, purple amethyst. So, and that's all I hand crush up these stones and I infuse them, you know, with my love, my light, my prayers, my intention. You know, this is how we do it. This is how we do it through the vessel. We let her come through and she just comes, you know. So that's how it is. So we have all of this lovely here. So if you want to get your bay leaf, or you can just use a piece of paper. Let's go ahead and take a nice deep cleansing breath. We're going to get to the chart in just a minute. I can hear you in the replay. Thank you for being here. I'm also a psychic. By the way, channeled messages from the night side or shadow side here. And then over here is light side, you know, more angelic, galactic, Pleiadian, Arcturian here. I wrote on my bay leaf, dystopia. So, like I said, many years I put community and unity. Many years. Because we're releasing. And I'm working for the world. I'm working for humanity. And this is not just something that I choose to do. It's something I've been told I must do. Okay? It's part of my path to work for humanity. I work for humanity in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. I'm always doing something, prayers. I have a prayer list. If you want to be on my prayer list, you can DM me. If there's, you know, somebody that I have a big old long list of prayer people that I just blueprint all of the energy work. I do a lot of candle work in the morning and at night. If you want to be on that list, or if you have a loved one that needs prayer work, let me know. Dystopia. We're releasing dystopia. This bullshit that they're bringing up, you know, all of it. The war machine. You know, I'm sorry, and if this offends you, I'm going to tell you right now, I may not be the astrologer for you, but I'm not going to choose a side, because I'm on the side of divine utopian society. I'm not going to play in and take the bait of the evil ones, the ones in charge of playing this war game. We, as humans, have a choice. It is our birthright as sovereign beings to be able to live in a peaceful state, to be able to know that our children are safe, to know that when we go to a store that we're going to be safe, we're not going to get shot, or we're not going to have some horrible something happen. You know, all of those innocent people are just trying to live their lives. And this is the makings of a dystopian fucking energy. It's an energy. It's its own entity. I've tapped into it. It's its old, ancient, ugly, based on religious fanaticism. It is. I called it. I told you guys at the beginning last year. I said, okay, Saturn's coming into Pisces. We're going to have religious fanaticism. And I said the war machine is going to start cranking. And it sure did. It sure did. I don't see that ending anytime soon. But we're planting the seed for it to end now. And maybe by the spring, we'll have a different type of reality. We can make it so with our own intention, because we are that powerful to do so. All right. So I'm just going to take my candle over here, and I like to use 3. So I always use candles with 3 wicks for the Holy Trinity. And I'm just going to watch. Here, let me get that under there. I'm just going to watch the flames. And I'm going to shut my eyes and see the vision. Utopia, safety, blessings, and abundance. There's plenty for everyone. Joy. Med beds. High technologies. Living to 100, maybe even 200 years old and having a body of a 30-year-old. Because we have those kind of technologies and we can use them in that kind of a utopia. Open-hearted goodness in people. Giving hearts. Love. Understanding and acceptance. Acceptance for who we are in all of our unique, not only acceptance, how about we celebrate in our utopian society our uniqueness, because we are so unique. And as you see, I'm going in counterclockwise direction, okay? Because I'm opening the portal to release dystopia. All right? I got that upside down. I'm sorry. Here we go. Dystopia. Whoa. There it went. And I let it go right off in the candle. Because it's a new candle, and I often let the herbs go right off in the candle. See there? And it burned up quick. So that tells me it was heard. I like it. And so it is in Lakesh. Namaste. Amen. And so it is. And then these little herbs, I'll take just a few of these and I'll sprinkle them off in the candle. And then I will use that same herbal mixture with this candle every single time I come back to it. So when I'm in session, this is my new candle for this season right here. When I'm in session with you, I'm going to be using the same energy. And we will be working energetically on bringing in a utopian society instead of having all of this dystopia happening. So, all right. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. We've got Taurus strong. Everything is so true. Yes, it is. Lots and lots of love. Thank you, Diane and Grace. Hello, my Scorpio sister. Happy solar return to you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Come back to the replay. We love time travelers. They rock. Well, make sure when you guys come back, because we have a big package giveaway that we're giving away. You make sure that you are on YouTube's replay. Only on the YouTube replay does it count for you to put your name. You have to comment, okay? Michelle, hi, come on in. Lots of people are over in the YouTube if you're wanting to get involved in that group, or just hang out on Facebook. We don't mind. We're happy. Hi, Cheryl. Awesome. More people. There's Doris. Hi, Doris. Okay, yes, Princess is telling you, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to help a sister out. And Sun Chia out of New Zealand, good morning, my darling. All right, I think I pretty much got everybody. That's right. Oh, yes, please, below in the description. Thank you to my moderators for helping me to remember that stuff. I always forget. There's donation, contribution links if you want to give me a cup of coffee. It'd be very appreciated because it helps me to pay for the shipping for all of the giveaways. So if this resonates with you and you would like to share, sharing is caring, right? Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to we're going to go to the chart. All right. Excuse me, let me get a little bit of coconut water there and hit this vape. So don't forget to put in there where you're coming in from. Hi, Natalie. How you doing? Cool. Thanks for being here. Cool. So before we dive into this Taurus lunar eclipse, one last time, actually, not one last time, I haven't showed you yet. Let me get these out of the way. And I'm going to pull up the Sabian symbol. This is the Sabian symbol, which there are 30 degrees total in a sign. 30 degrees, okay? And each of them has their own meaning and psychic interpretations. This book was written many, many years ago, and it's still something that I use. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I didn't know I wasn't on there. Let's do... Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's do... Okay, hold on. I had it all perfect, but now... Okay, hold on. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay, so we're going to read from this book, and you have it there on the screen if you'd like to read along. This is by Dane Rudar, an astrological mandala. Okay, it tells about all of the symbols, and of course I've got it marked. And of course I forgot my magnifying glass, so I'm just going to have to make this work and hold the book a little further. I have readers, but when I wear them, then I can't see the board up here. I can't see everything up here, and then I can see here. So it's just, I have a magnifier, but I left it downstairs. That's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, so actually what I can do is I'll read on the screen. All right, the Taurus lunar eclipse, Sabian symbol. A cantilever bridge across a deep gorge. That is the title, okay? A cantilever bridge across a deep gorge, excuse me. Keynote, the conquest of separativeness through group cooperation. All right, get that. Think about being separate, but in a group. How does that work, right? The person who has suffered deprivation and loneliness can give new substance to his or her emotional life by participating in a collective project. All great evolutionary challenges imply, overcoming evasive difficulties. A step ahead must be taken, yet an abyss confronts evolving man. It is no longer a personal void and open grave, but a chasm that is an integral part of the land upon which man's evolution must proceed. A link must be built through the power of the collective mind of the group or of the community at large, on the basis of the legacy of the past, to make a bridge over the canyon. Oh, I love that. This is the first stage of the eighth fivefold process of the substantiation. The man-made bridge built with collective skill gives substance to and demonstrates man's capacity to conquer obstacles and to achieve evolutionary continuity as well as expansion in space. I see that because, we're talking about Taurus here, and, it's in the early degrees. It's at 5, I think it's like 9 degrees or whatever, 5 degrees and 9 minutes. So we roll that up to a 6. We always round it up. And the first 9 is the first decan of the sign, and it's all about the self, the personal self. And Taurus can be a very withdrawn sign. They can kind of stay to themselves. They like their space. But this is talking about coming out of that and doing just like what we just did. We built a bridge energetically with our collective line, even though we have this separativeness. It's just like us being here now together. We're not here in the physical, and Taurus rules the physical, okay? It rules the physical. It's the most physical of all of the earth signs, okay? And so we just did that. We built a bridge to utopia by releasing dystopia. It's amazing how but this is like, this entire thing, I hope you've taken a screenshot of it, or you can check it out on my Facebook, and I also think I put it on the community tab in YouTube. Always check my community tab in YouTube because I post there as well, and you can grab it there. Come back and reflect on it. This is something to meditate and really break down and really kind of like feel into, because this is eclipse energy that lasts from 6 weeks to 6 months. And that is what it's about. Building a bridge, even with our separativeness, making a bridge over the canyon. I love it. Built through the power of the collective mind of the group or the community. And that's what it's about. Community and unity. I love it. So there we go. Let's dive into this chart. Yes. Hi, Amy Jones. Oh, it's okay. Catch the replay. You're okay. It's all good. All right. Thank you, Michelle. It's nice to have you here. Remember, if you're new, we'll do cards as soon as we do the astrology. And we do the cards channeled for the elements, okay? All right. Becky. Hi, Becky out of Missouri. Thank you. Thank you. God bless. Many blessings. Yes, that's what we need. There's the beautiful Angela Trevino. Thank you so much for being here and all that you do. All right, let's look at this eclipse. I guess I can put the book down now. Okay. You know, it's a super sensitive time right now. We are in... Pisces currently. We have the moon in Pisces, and I just want to look at this calendar real quick so I don't miss anything. Lots of we could have some natural disasters, natural water events as the Pisces moon comes up into conjunction with a sextile to Pluto. So that tells me we're going to be in this really sensitive place, and there could be sudden happenings because, it'll also be sextile to Uranus. So that's like unexpected things out of the blue, over emotional. It could be a very crisis type of day. There's a lot of crisis happening with this energy. And, I don't like to put out fear-based programs, but, this is the astrology, and we're doing it in order to move forward and really release, really understand that it's time to evolve or repeat your cycle. I said that, I think it was yesterday, day before. That was a big download that came through. It's time to evolve. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, the first day of Scorpio season, and that's what I heard. We must evolve or repeat the cycle. Be careful tomorrow into Thursday about, it could be chemical explosions. Your mental health could be off. Addiction will be, you could be tempted if you're dealing with that. Lots of despair energy. We need big love. We need to have our prayers going out to everybody. We need to stand and blast our light. We have to blast our light right now for the world. Lots of emotional impulsivities. When the moon on Thursday enters Aries, we have a day of 1, 2, 3, 4 total quincunxes. Quincunxes are awkward situations. It's not an easy flow. It's I have to do this and I really don't want to kind of energy. And when you have action Aries in the moon, that's emotional impulsivities. But it's really edgy energy, core wounds, lots of core feelings could be hurt as that moon comes up and conjoins to Chiron as well as Venus will be in quincunx to Chiron at the same time. Quincunx to Mercury, people could have some really ugly things to say. Quincunx to Mars, which is war, battle, aggression, but it's also power. There's a lot of power plays going on. When we come up to this eclipse, we have to realize that there's going to be like this quiet before the storm energy on Friday. But I feel like if there's any day this week that you want to pull the trigger on something, and I'm speaking, like if you have some kind of, maybe you're submitting something to your boss, or maybe you've been working on, and this is all about what you've already been working on, not pulling a trigger on brand new stuff. And I say that in a way of not like actual guns, okay? Because I don't even own guns. I'm not about guns. But if you're wanting to go forward with something, Friday, in that calm before the storm, and because this is a very psychic, intuitive time, if you are trying to rely on your analytical mind, sweetheart, you will not survive this week. The whole week. Just telling you. Even next week. You have to be able to go with your intuitive mind. Your heart mind. Lead with your heart mind. Ask yourself, would my heart be aligned with this in this moment? And if there's even a fractal of doubt, just wait, because it's very unstable energy. But that's the day to do it if you have to. I put the truth is survival. This is about real talk, discipline, and spirituality this moon. We're going to be dealing with that. Big actions and big beliefs with this moon, as Jupiter is opposing, as Jupiter is opposing Mercury and the moon. We got to be careful about overdoing things. Pluto is going to be, of course, still square the nodes. Faded. This is a very faded time. The whole week, all next week, faded. Things are destined. But you have the free will to choose your destiny. Remember, we use astrology as a guide. The planets don't rule us. The transits do not rule us. This is a GPS for our life. We read the energy and we know, okay, it's going to be a little cray out there. Maybe I'm going to just stay home and do some artwork, or maybe I'm just going to take it easy and go walk in nature this weekend. That kind of thing, but I'm telling you, if you have a thing that you got to do, I would say, that calm before the storm during the day on Friday would probably be your day to do it. And that's speaking personally. I'm not talking about world collective, because we all know what's going on in the world. And you can't stop that train right now. It's an unseen train to nowhere. And it will go away one way or the other, because we will make it so. But big money, power, resources, that's all Taurus, okay? I put the material world, we want the good stuff, we want that good feel, the nice stuff, the comfort foods, a really good time to do that. Make a very delicious meal. Have a cheat meal if you just really indulge yourself, because that is Taurus energy. I bought a lovely, I don't know what it's called, some kind of Hawaiian type of salad or whatever thing, and I'm going to put all this Hawaiian pineapple, and I'm going to grill it and all this. I have an idea of what I'm going to make, something really just light and delicious. What we desire matters. What you want in life fucking matters. You are powerful. Don't let anybody tell you different. You're very powerful, and your intent and what you think and what you feel in your gut, what you believe in your heart, your deepest beliefs, that's Jupiter, okay? And Jupiter is right there with this moon, okay, in Taurus. What are you believing in? If you believe that you're going to die from cancer, I'll be your death doula. And I've said that before. 2-1. Real. You got to be real right now. You have to believe that things will change, or you can believe that they won't, and they won't. It's your timeline, it's your gateway. What way are you going to evolve? What we've been holding on to must go. Bring forth the pleasures. Sexual pleasures, a good time. Sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio rules all of our sexual energy. It's that time. So at the beginning of next week, remember, Moody Monday, unexpected and shocking info will probably be coming out on the news. Remember, guys, let's just say this. Over the past 3 years, we've really learned what the news media is all about. I knew a long time ago. I used to work for them. But we've really been shown who's pulling the strings with all of that. And we know that things are not always, unfortunately, reported honestly. So don't think that that's going to change. And especially on Monday, as the moon enters into Gemini, we'll be dealing with the moon in square to Saturn. Saturn is restrictions and blocks. Gemini's very youthful, and likes to get out there and have fun. It's like the teenager energy. But it's also about communication because it's an air sign. And this air sign it's mutable. So it's kind of like one way or the other, and it's unexpected and it's unstable. But Saturn's going to be there squaring that moon. A square is a challenge in astrology. It's not an easy aspect. So we'll probably have some blocks, and we'll probably end up with new perspectives as we go into Tuesday, which will be Samhain, Halloween on the 31st. And then we have All Saints Day and the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, next week. By the way, I will be posting about this, but next Tuesday on Halloween, if you'd like to join me right here, I'm going to do a little Dia de los Muertos altar. I have multiples who have passed. So I thought, that might be a good thing for us to do. We'll just have a little altar, and we can have some space, and we can honor in and really welcome in our ancestors and the dead that have crossed over, that are still living and still very much here with us now. I see them visually. They are just in a different dimension, on a different plane, in a different realm. And every once in a while, I'm lucky enough to see one. Last year, I saw my husband, Jesse, literally, I think it was like a day or two before my birthday. He appeared for like 2 seconds. I mean, just barely saw it. And he looked like he looked. And I just couldn't believe it. I just hit the floor. I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you. Because I smell him, I feel him all around me, but I hadn't seen him. And then there he was, and it was amazing. So don't think that your loved ones have left. We'll have new perspectives by Halloween on Tuesday. We're going to have some different perspectives. I feel like the energy will be a little bit lighter, a little bit funner. Funner. It's not a good word, right? I'm so Texas. Anyway, let's look at this chart real quick. I just want to show you and point out a few things on this chart. So if you see right here, okay, I can't make it that big. If you see right here at the top, every Saturday is ruled by Saturn. Okay, that's the Saturn glyph. Saturn is restriction. Saturn is big grandfather that's come in and says, sorry, you've got to clean up your mess. I don't care if you're vomiting because you drank too much last night. It's 6 o'clock. Your mom's going to be here by 8 o'clock, and you have to have this place spotless like you never had a party. He's the grandfather that comes in and whips you and says, get your ass together. He does it. Everything must be done the tried and true way. He doesn't see things in like new lights. He likes it done the right way and the old way. Saturn is the rule of Capricorn. Saturn is determined, steady, and true, but often has a hard time, releasing. But Saturn is also our ancestors. So we can pull in on that archetype for that day. every Saturday, okay? And remember, Saturday is Saturn Day. Get it? Okay. I wanted to also point out we have the moon, the sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars flying fast forward. You can see right here, they're all trucking. That means the personal planets are going to be affecting us even more so now, because we're not doing retrogrades anymore with those. We only have the outer planets that are retro: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and of course Chiron, all retrograde right there. See that? Except for Pluto. Excuse me. Sorry. We got Pluto. He's moving fast too. And Pluto is heading on out, and he's coming into Aquarius in January. And then in September, for just about 5.5 weeks, he's going to go back and only go to 29 degrees, the last degree of Capricorn, just for it's not even 6 weeks. Just going to pop in there, and he's going to come right back, and he's going to move into Aquarius, and everything's going to shift. Pluto's been there for a very long time, and we've been waiting for this shift. He's been going back and forth, and it's time for him to move on into that wonderful fixed air. And we'll talk about that later in the future. All right, real quick here. So we have this happening. Oops. I'll put that a little smaller so you can see. Okay, so we're having this happening this Saturday, October 28th. This is for my area, Corpus Christi, Texas. So don't pay attention to the housing system. This will be different for you. Okay? Also, let's look here. So you have the moon and Jupiter. Jupiter is abundance, magnification. Jupiter wants things. It's also religion, by the way. It's religious fanaticism, blowing things up, making things inflated, inflating all of this eclipse energy in Taurus. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something come up around lots of money, resources, stocks. This is all Taurus. It is our physical coin and resources. Right there, opposite all of this. The sun, Mercury, and Mars. So this is, you must evolve. You must transform this situation. It's not going to be easy. You have to be determined. You cannot be light about this. You cannot just say, be flighty, or okay, it'll change, because the universe will change it for you. And the communications that you are giving yourself must be known to yourself. Don't get up here in your monkey mind going, oh, well, maybe this or maybe that. No, that will not manifest right now. If you're wanting to manifest and plant your seed, which is going to come about in the spring, right now is the time to do it through the shadow. It is shadow season. Scorpio is shadow season. It's all about the deep, dark underground. It is oil. It is chemicals in the ground. It's earth. It's stones. It's under the world. Okay, so whatever's happening on our inner earth with the Argothians. The Argothians, you can call upon the Argothians. They're the inner earth keepers. I have two of them, two big blue ones. They come around Landon. They've been with Landon since he was born. He's a total Argothian. But they come around and they help. And even Julie Severin from Mind, Body, Spirit saw the Argothians when she remote viewed Landon. So they're there to help. Call upon them. I feel like they're all Taurus. It's just kind of how I feel. Also, you have this wonderful trine, harmonious trine. That blue line, a trine, Holy Trinity, heading over here to Venus with Black Moon Lilith. Okay, let's get real. And then that is opposite Neptune and Pisces. Let's get real here. Venus is not happy in Virgo. Venus does not behave like her normal, balanced, voluptuous, I can handle anything, and I'm going to be fair, and I want things, Venus gives us what we want, like magnetizes things to us. When Venus is in her home space, which is Taurus or Libra, she really helps the whole energy, period. She's with Black Moon Lilith. Black Moon Lilith brings up every single dark, ugly fear and cuts it off at the neck, like the goddess Kali. I often say that Black Moon Lilith is like Kali energy, the goddess Kali. If you don't know about goddess Kali, look her up. You'll understand. Speaking over here to Neptune, I'm really worried and concerned about our addicts of the world. I'm really, when I pray, I'm really blanketing everyone who deals with crisis and addiction. Because Virgo is crisis in the reality. Crisis shows up in your face in the reality. Pisces is more about crisis of the mind, crisis of the subconscious, crisis of the unknown. It really can mess with your mind when it's during an eclipse, and your heart and your belief structures. And there could be quite a bit of actual physical incidents throughout this period. Remembering that this energy is like a staple umbrella that can, really active around the 2-week period, but can trickle out 6 weeks up to 6 months. I don't really want 6 months. I'm not saying it's all bad though, because you do have Jupiter over here, okay? But Jupiter is not far off from Uranus. Shock and awe, Mr. Great Awakener, things that come into our life, unknown, suddenly, holy shit, my house just burned down. What am I going to do? I'm homeless. Holy shit, I just wrecked my vehicle and I had no insurance. Shit like that. CYA right now. CYA. Do not take risks. It's not worth it. Wait. Wait till Sagittarius season, because Sagittarius season is going to be a little bit easier, and it'll be a little bit lighter. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay. Now, we're also talking about Saturn over here. Saturn has been at 0 degrees, sitting there waiting to go direct. Like, he's literally just sitting there, barely moving, waiting to go direct on November the 4th. In Pisces. Okay, let's understand. This is either bringing spirit into matter, literally, or it's discipline through our faith, or it could even be amazing. Oh my God, we're going to get some amazing. We're already seeing it. We're already seeing some amazing new music coming out, right? Artistry, Saturn's bringing form to all that is Pisces. But Pisces is also the mentally insane. Pisces is literally losing your brain. My son is Saturn in Pisces. He's a walking example of this eclipse, and I'm not even kidding. My son has had a lot of trauma all of his life, and now his brain is healing from some things, and he's paralyzed, but he still walks. He's the most strongest survivor on the planet. Like, he's got that survivor. And I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it's really, as an astrologer, I just watch these things happen and play out, and I'm just like, wow, what an incredible being. I see the inner being in him. I see the inner sovereign being within him. I just wish he would see it. And I don't like to say wish, I know he will someday. But anyway, Saturn, okay, is over here trining to this South Node. Release. South Karmic Node of Fate says, Saturn, I'm going to make it real. Saturn makes it real, okay? We're going to get real in your relationships. If I had to guess, I would say there's probably at least 30 to 40% of people in this world, collective, that have gone through a breakup in the past 3 months and will go into more breakups. And, you know, this is also talking about Mars with Mercury, with the Sun in Scorpio. Scorpio rules all of the underhanded, dirty deed and raping, you know, taking advantage of. Satanist cults. Seriously, this is where we're at right now. And we have our personal planets right there. We need to be blasting our light every day. You need to pray relentlessly every single day, every day. Blasting your light, blasting love of the divine every day. Pluto, he is out here in Capricorn at 27 degrees and 58 minutes. He's only got 1 more minute, and finally Pluto will be at 28 degrees. Hallelujah. And he'll be moving on. But Pluto is squaring the South Node in Libra. South Node is all about the ugly, dirty relationship deeds. Libra is also criminal justice. You know, we'll probably see some big, huge criminal justice case, all this stuff. All this stuff. It's a massive purge of all the ugly, underhanded, dirty deeds of this world. And it's coming out. Scorpio is the detective of the zodiac, and you cannot get past them. They will. They're the kind that would easily, happily go dig up a grave, open up the casket, and go underneath to excavate to find out what happened. They make excellent, like, forensic sciences detectives, morticians, you know, that do the bodies, you know, all of that. That's Scorpio. I've dressed a body or two in my time. It's just a vessel, you know. I know that individual is not, you know, not there in that vessel. So to make everybody feel better, and because it doesn't weird me out, I will assist and help with that. Always. One last thing to understand here is that you have Jupiter. This eclipse is with Jupiter, and Jupiter is conjunct to Uranus. Uranus is the future. Jupiter is expansion, making it magnified. Uranus is, we have to go future forward, and it is over here in this half square to Neptune, making everything foggy. Neptune is fogginess. So things may feel unclear analytically. When I say this is not a time for your analytical mind, it truly is not. You have to be a channel. We're all channelers. We're all channelers. Channel your highest light. Connect into your source. Connect into the God spark, that which you are. All right, one last thing. I want you to look at this. I'm not going to break this whole thing down, but I want you to really understand where we're headed. Okay, this is the chart for the Aries total massive solar eclipse. If you think that solar eclipse that we just had was something. Okay. This is going to happen on April the 8th. Okay, April 8th. And by the way, right before it, we'll have a prenubial lunar eclipse in March, because they always come in pairs, and sometimes a third. Not often, but sometimes. But we'll have a lunar eclipse right before, but that's not the biggie. This is the biggie. And the reason I say this is because look at this chart. Just look at this chart. Oh my gosh. You have, first of all, Mercury, Chiron, the Sun, the Moon, and the North Karmic Node of Fate, and Venus, all in Aries. OMG, if you have any Aries, get ready. All of that, the abundance flow, it's with the North Karmic Node of Fate, meaning we're going to bring in some massive healing from some things that we've released, and some massive distortion will be gone. Like, I feel it will be gone. And the reason why is because over here, Jupiter and Uranus are going to come together, and that's so freaking rare, okay? Like, Jupiter and Uranus coming together in Taurus, they're going to be conjunct during this massive solar eclipse. Also, we got to contend with the fact that Mars and Saturn will be together. It's mind-blowing, this whole setup. And then you've got Pluto over here already off in Aquarius, out of Capricorn, been in Capricorn for 20 years, out of there. Okay? It's great. It's good stuff. Trining Black Moon Lilith. It's like Pluto and Black Moon Lilith could be a couple. You know, they're both dark, done, end of the line. You have to transform this now or die type of people. And they bring up our fears. But this is amazing. This is all right here going to transform the world right there. I highly look forward to spring through summer into fall to see what kind of energies, because Aries is all about initiating. It's the baby of the zodiac, so it's purity. Okay, it is bringing forth action in a positive way in order to heal our future. Now, there could be some shock and awe because, I mean, with Jupiter and Uranus coming together, Jupiter magnifying everything and them being right on top of each other. Oh, by the way, the only thing here is Mercury will be retrograde. So, those of you that are born with Mercury retrograde, this will be even more awesome for you. Those of you that are not, then you'll have a little bit of problems and challenges with communications and travels and starting up new projects and all of that kind of stuff. That's the whammy here. But really, quite honestly, this is so great for healing. It's great for our I feel like, you know, our world will start to shift in a positive manner. We're talking about how are we really using our resources? And it'll be about the collective, because Pluto will be over here doing his cleanup because Aquarius is the collective. It's not about the big power, the top powers. It's the collective. How may I serve the collective? The collective wins here. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I just thought it was pretty cool. I was going through and looking at the whole year because I'm already trying to figure out for next year exactly, you know, what I want to do, you know, as far as, you know, my projections and everything. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're about to do some cards. Oh, yes. There you go, Joe Crow. Everybody, y'all go give him a follow. He's my nephew, and he's an amazing singer, songwriter, artist. He's really good. So go give him a follow. Let's see here. Yes, I see you there. Thank you. Thanks, LR. It's good to see you here. Awesome. Yay, I see you there. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, let's see. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Lots of love. Lots of love. All right. All right. Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up a minute. Shit. I get a little tired going through all that. Woo. Okay. Channeling all that energy's a lot. So let's go ahead. What is the... Oh my gosh. I got a crazy hair going on here. Okay. Yeah, I cut all my hair off because it was just... I needed a change, and it's easier, and I'm all about everything easy right now. Whatever I can do to make my life easier. Okay, so... Let's see. What are we doing? Moderators. Oh, I see her. Erin's got it. Cool. All right, man. Let's see. Where are you at, Earth signs? Where are my Earth signs? There you are. Boom. If you could please put the time on for the earth signs so that I can make sure and put the timestamp spots, I would appreciate it. All right. I can feel them coming in. So tonight we are playing with the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck, as well as the Grand Lux Tarot. And keeping it fun, we're going to pull out the Halloween Tarot. This is a brand new deck that we're playing with tonight, the Tarot Z. It's got some serious cool looking zombies on it. I dig it. I dig it. Everybody's going to have a postcard from Spirit. I love the postcards from Spirit. They always align so wonderfully. And then the Oceanic Tarot, because Scorpio is a water sign. All right. And then we'll play with the star seeds. Everybody's going to get a star seed deck. This is the deck that's going to be given away in the big prize package with our sponsor, Mama Moon Rocks out of Florida, giving away jewelry, stones. It's going to be an amazing gift package. So you want to make sure that you come back on the replay and you comment on YouTube only. That's how you get in to win, okay? You know, I found her, I don't know, it was probably, I don't know how many, like a year ago maybe? And I'm part of her group, which if you'll look in the description below, I have all, you know, her information is there. I have the link to her YouTube and everything, so you can go check it out, join her group. Next week, because we kind of had, you know, she had some things and I had some things, I'll have all the links for all of her social media, and she said she should have her website up. But I love her so much because she is an addict survivor, and she has been clean for now 6 years as of today. So I'm so proud of you, Cassie, as a mom of an addict and a daughter and a granddaughter of addicts. You know, I had that in my family. It wasn't drug abuse, but alcoholism was real big in my family. And so I'm all about it. And I'm sober. I haven't had a drop of alcohol in almost 3 years now. It'll be 3 years in February. So we're going to begin with the Halloween Tarot for the Earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's call upon our beautiful, grounded, voluptuous, lovely Earth signs. This eclipse is going to trine to you, Virgo and Capricorn. You need to check out the degree. If you have anything from like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees, it will be trining you. Trines are harmonious flow. It's good energy to release your shadow. Release your shadow knowledge. Release all of those dirty things. The things that you don't want nor need in your life. Release addictions. Really good for that too, you know. Plant your seeds now and then see them come to fruition and what you want come the spring when we have that solar eclipse in Aries. Aries is the first of the zodiac. That is really our new year. Our new year should not be in January. That calendar was totally purposely created to screw up humanity's natural rhythm. Okay? The new year is in spring. And if you're on the other side of the world, the new year for you is happening in what is our fall, you know, when Libra season begins. It flip-flops. I believe both sides of the world should have total different calendars so that they can be a natural, like before, think about our ancestors before they had calendars. What did they do? They followed the stars. They followed the cycles. That's what astrology is. It teaches you about the cycles of life and how the planet frequencies and characteristics may or may not affect us. So just remember, when you're going through something tough, earth signs, it's more so about the cycle that you're in, identifying the cycle so that you can embody whatever that trauma, that drama, whatever it is maybe in your life, and love that part of you. That's shadow work. You love that part of you. You honor that part of you. The part of you that you don't want to, you have to. And then it naturally, just like that, it goes. Okay, they're already popping, and they're wanting packs tonight. Okay. So we have, I'm going to take them as I see them. The 10 of bats, the 6 of ghosts, and the 3 of bats. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom this camera in just a little bit, so that you can see the cards up nice and close. There we go. Okay. So bats are representative of swords, just first of all. Knight of pumpkins, this is the coins. Pumpkins are coins, and ghosts are the cups. So this is air sign energy, bats, water sign energy, ghosts, and the Knight of pumpkins is the coins. Somebody has just completely finished a cycle, and it wasn't easy, you know, and you keep looking back. Now, just remember, this is for your sun, moon, and rising sign, okay? And if this resonates with you, and maybe you're not an earth sign, because I'm feeling like there's some of you, yes, there is, thank you. There are some of you that are hearing this, that are resonating with this now, but maybe you don't know your sun, moon, and rising or whatever. If you feel it in your heart, then you know it's for you. It's a message coming in from your highest guidance, okay? Ooh, okay. I'm getting chilled. Lots of shadow energy. I'm getting a lot of energy on this side coming through, the night energy, the night side. You know, you're looking back to the past, okay? 6 of Ghosts is all about looking back, feeling melancholy, wishing things used to be the way they used to be. The 3 of Bats is complete heartbreak. Like, these are 2 of the most harshest, most difficult cards in the tarot, and there's 78 cards here for people that are new. You're not feeling so great, you know, because of something that happened. You wish that you could go back with things. You want things to be the way they were, but you were left dead on the floor. You can see her here. She's laying dead on the floor. She's done. You know, it's over. You know, she's not going to be able to get up. This cycle has ended. You know, looking to the past. This is your challenge. You're looking to the past. You're keeping your okay, so they're showing us, so I see a wheel. So like you're getting stuck in a loop. There's a wheel, and you keep getting in the same loop, and it's going on in your head. These are air energies. This is about your mind, you know, and your thoughts and how you're speaking to yourself. But this is total, like, heartbreak. Like, I can't believe this happened. I wish I could change it. Real emotional. Like, it feels like a crisis. It really does. On the outside of you, there's somebody coming in for the outside of you. This is the Knight of Pumpkins. Okay, this is steady and slow, methodical energy. You know, this is going to take time. And there may be somebody that's an earth sign that's actually stepping in. This, for some of you, this is somebody that actually is an earth sign that's stepping in to assist. But I feel like this is just you, and you need to pull that energy in and slow it down, because you have the King of Imps here, okay? This is the King of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look how he's looking. Look at him. You know, he is large and in charge of his own life. He don't give 2 fucking damns about anybody else's, what they got going. He is in charge of his self. He takes control of his passions. He follows his heart. He's strict with what he's creating. He would not allow some outside interferences. And he's looking back at this individual saying, I get it. You know, you want to take it slow. You want to be methodical, which is probably the best. I'm just getting a good energy. Like, it is the best thing right now. But this right here says you can do passion. You can do your creation in a stable manner. Because all this shit up here was not stable, earth signs. It was not. And it didn't feel good, did it? Can't believe it. You got the Knight of Ghosts. And I want you to look and see how he's got his back turned to this guy, okay? So the Knight of Cups, like the Knight of Pumpkins, Knight of Cups is a love offer. It's like a brand new love offer. It's like, I'm here to give you my heart and my soul, and I love you. I love you. Oh, I get such a good feeling from this night. I love you. And remember, don't get caught up on gender. I can hear you in the YouTube replay. Thank you for being here. But this could be a man or a woman. All of these cards, don't get caught up in gender. The reason why the reason this love offer came in is because you figured it out, that you can't stay. This is melancholy. This is wishing, even looking back to your childhood and saying, you know, I wish I could, you know, go back and do things differently, or I wish that I could change the way I was to this person, or how I was to myself. That gets you nowhere. It gets you to heartache. It gets you leaving on the floor. You have to realize that these two energies, this is the slowest knight in the deck, okay? The slowest knight in the deck. The Knight of Pumpkins. Methodical. Thinks things through. Doesn't jump at anything. Stubborn. But the king trumps the knight every time. So you take a little bit of that and you mix it with all of this passionate determination. You see this guy? He's not even worried about this little devil back behind there. Because you know what, the king? He can have his own little wicked ways and do his own little thing, but he's still going to come out a king. He's a king. You got to be a king of your life right now, earth signs. Stop looking back, crying over spilt milk. Stop looking back, wondering why this didn't happen, or if you could change this or that, because it doesn't matter anymore. I'm almost annoyed with you, just so you know right now. The Knight of Ghosts, there's a beautiful love offer coming. And on the bottom, you have the Four of Coins. Okay, the Four of Pumpkins. So the Four of Pumpkins, let's pull him down so you can see, because this king is important. Hold on to your money. Keep things close to your chest. Don't spend frivolously right now. You don't need to. Work with what you have. The Knight of Pumpkins works with what he has. The king knows that his resources are everything to him through his creative passions, that he puts his whole heart and soul into things. But he's also extremely diligent in making sure that he's taken care of, his family's taken care of. This is holding on. Four of Pumpkins. Hold on to your money. Hold on to your cash. Keep things. If you feel like, if you're in a situation, because they're telling me right, okay, if you're in a situation right now where you feel like, should I say something? Should I do something? The answer is no, because of the Four of Pumpkins. Why? Because you were at a crossroads. Look at her. This is the Two of Bats. You got 1, 2, 3 sword cards, okay? Swords are the most difficult cards in the deck. This right here, Two of Bats, she's sitting there. She's got her heart crossed. Look at this guy. He's like, no, I'm keeping my stuff. You're not taking my stuff, okay? I'm going to hold on to what I got. This is my stuff, okay? You're not getting it. She's holding on. She's crossing. She even has a blindfold. She's like, I don't need to see. I don't want to see. You know, it's like, but these waters back here are rising. You see, the waters are rising. The water represents a shit ton of emotion and trauma coming. She's going to have to get up. She's going to have to take off the blindfold. She's going to have to see what the hell she's done. And you've done that. So now, stay true. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get you For more clarity, a Moonology card for the earth signs. We're talking to Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for this lunar eclipse period. What Moonology card do they need? Ooh, and I'm getting a lot of tingles going on right here, which means it could be, okay, they're saying it's the third eye and the crown. Bring your third eye and your crown together. See them mold together. Sit in meditation and meditate on that. That will help you with these headaches and the head pressures that's going on. Something's going on there. Yes. Shit. Push through any insecurity. The first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurities. Push through. That's what the King of Cups, the King of Imps does. The King of Cups, the King of Wands. This would be the Wands. Okay. He's courageous. He's not going to allow anything to stop him. He's prideful. Okay. But he's joyous. And he's spontaneous. This first quarter moon says push through. And it's Cancer, okay? So the Cancer, the crab. What does the crab do? The crab's shady, goes back and forth, shifty. In its shell, hard shell, soft on the inside. But it goes and it runs and goes down in the hole. You know? And when you're at the first quarter moon, you're like almost there. You're almost there to completion. You're almost there. Let go of this. Dead on the floor, heartbreak. Look into the past. It's not going to get you where you want to go. And now a starseed card. Whoop. Ha, caught it. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow, earth signs. Boom. That's it right there. And finally, you get a postcard from Spirit. Everybody tonight gets a postcard from Spirit. What do you have to say, Spirit, for the earth signs? There it comes. And it flew. Wow. Okay. I got two, but I'm taking the top one. Here we go. It says, Dear you, earth signs. Oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you in the highest good and most wonderful adventure. King of Wands. Lost my place. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said. Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf, earth signs. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Enoshe kemohai nuna ke rumba ka ke nu ane shikoku na hena una shikamu ka hira hunai ina hu ha ke rumba chike urai urikera shiku makina rushika punai inote makonai orache. It's coming your way. You must believe and trust and know you're a sovereign being Freedom codes. Freedom codes. Thank you to the earth signs. I appreciate you and love you so very much. I'm so glad that you are here tonight. I hope that this reading helped you. Something wanted to pop at the end. The Fool. That's a major life event, major arcana card. The Fool. It's the first card in the tarot. It's in representation of Aries, if that means anything. It's about initiating, taking a chance, jumping, feeling the purity within your heart, understanding that freedom codes come because you have an adventurous spirit and you trust in the faith. Trust. Push through any insecurity. It is time, earth signs. Time for you. I'm sorry about your heartache. I'm sorry about your trauma. Okay. What's up next? That's right, Angela. Oh, darn, I didn't get the time. But as long as you got the time. Okay, there's the time. I'm sorry. I asked for it, then I didn't see it, so I just went on. Yeah, please help me put the time with the next sign. Nigel! Hello, good day. I hope you have a beautiful day today. Water sign. There it is. Boom. Thank you, Aaron. I love you so much. We are in the water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Water signs. Whoopsie. Oh, and I have to do this in honor of Scorpio season for those that haven't seen. Booyah, bitches. There's my Scorpio cup. I love this. If you want one made for you, I have this amazing local artist that will make you your own zodiac sign cups. So just let me know and I'll send you her information. Okay. I'm really big into artists. I love to support local artists. I have a lot of local art throughout the house. All right. We're keeping it a little bit watery for the water signs, of course, with the Oceanic Tarot. The Oceanic Tarot is one of my favorites. It's a very old, it's a much older deck. Had it for many years. What is that? Oh, it's salt. I salted the table. Okay, let's not do that. Okay. Water signs. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Hello, water signs. Beautiful, intuitive, charismatic, emotional water signs. I just heard stop the bullshit. Okay. You're falling out tonight. All right. Take them as I see them. 5 of Wands. 7 of Wands. And the Star card. Wow, that's wonderful. Okay. So there's a bunch of, like, I heard it before the cards fell. Stop the bullshit. So there's a lot of unnecessary bickering, a lot of unnecessary, like, battles and jealousies and all of this stuff. And you feel like you're having to fight people off, water signs. You know, it's like there's a lot of needless, unnecessary bullshit that's happening, and you're involved in it, and you're trying to just keep your faith. I feel like you're trying to stay in your own lane, but you have people really coming at you right here. This is saying you're going to have to continue to stand your ground. You know, the 7 of Wands is all about, and by the way, wands are fire, and this is in representation of Aquarius. I don't know if it's an air sign, if that has anything to do with what's going on with you. But the Five of Wands is bickering. It's jealousy. It's needlessness. You know, it could turn real bad. You know, but you're having to stand up for yourself. You're having to protect your own. You're having to fight for what you believe in. But you kind of don't want to. You kind of just want to stay in your faith. This is all about knowing that everything is coming right to you in the future. That future moments are going to be destined and beautiful for you. You know, and you have to know and embody that. She has the star, and that's all she looks to. You know, she's not standing up and having to fight people. She just automatically attracts it to herself because of her faith. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Right there. Oh, I'm holding these upside down. Six of Swords. Okay, coming in from outside of you, there's an energy of moving away, getting away from these turbulent waters. You know, Six of Swords is, you know, you may have to move. You may have to leave. You could leave a job. You could leave a situation. You may divorce somebody. But you're taking your problems with you. This is air, mental energy, communications, what, you know, messages that you receive, you know, emails and texts, stuff like that. But this is like you may have somebody say, you know, I'm leaving or you're leaving. This is having to go. You know, you cannot take this kind of shit no more because you need to stay in your faith. You need to be able to walk in your light. You know, while you're transmuting these shadows, because I feel like that there's just a lot of needless shadow shit that you're having to go through right now, and it's not easy. The Seven of Cups. Wow. So you have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups, okay? Sevens are also about patience, okay? It's that point where you're kind of almost there, but you're quite not, right? But this Seven of Cups it is saying, you know, there's a lot of different things that you want to do. Each one of those cups is filled with different creative ideas, you know, a lot of different offers maybe, you know, maybe feeling a little even confused, but being optimistic about the possibilities. But this is also a card of confusion. So many different things happening with this whole situation. But staying optimistic is good. Knowing that the possibilities are endless for you is good, as long as you can kind of horn in on it, I feel like, and get the right directive. You have the King of Wands. That's 2 signs in a row we've had the King of Wands show up. Big powerhouse energy. Practical passions, you know. He's not going to let himself get shaken. You know, he's going to take control, take charge of his life, knowing that his vision, his passion will be met because you have the Star card with the King of Wands. This is beautiful. Wow. It's going to take a lot of strength. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card, okay? Strength card here. I hear you inside, water signs, asking for, you know, all I want is my freedom and stability. You know, I feel like all of this has led to you feeling a little bit trapped. Whether it's you or the other person that had to leave, but I'm getting shaky. You know, I feel a little shaky, and I don't want that for you. We want you to feel how powerful you are throughout this situation, because the Strength card is here to tell you you have it. That's a major life event, major arcana. You have 2 very positive, beautiful major arcanas. You know, there's a lot of ones in this deck that aren't, so you got 2 of them there. Why? 7 of Pentacles. You got 3 sevens. You got the 7 of Wands. You got the 7 of Pentacles, and you got the 7 of Cups, honey. Buy a lottery ticket. Use some sevens. The 7 of Pentacles. This is all about knowing that everything you're building, this is earth energy. This is tangible, practical things that you can touch, feel, taste, and smell. It's right here in your face. You've been working really hard at something. You know there is something that's going to come from it. You just got to have patience, and you got to stay with it, determined in your passions, believing in your spirit, having faith in yourself, faith in God, faith in the universe, faith in source that is going to provide for you, that it is coming for you. I almost want to say hallelujah, amen, like a preacher, you know? It's happening. It's taken a lot of inner strength for you to be able to get through this stuff. And it's been a lot of needlessness. And I feel like you're not, like, because of having to leave, having to move away, it was needless. Like, whatever this was needless. And maybe they didn't, the other people, there may be multiple people, maybe they don't see it that way, but you feel very strongly this was needless. Like, it didn't have to, like I hear you say, it didn't have to be this way. Why did it have to be this way? Well, I'm just going to tell you right now, it was because it was divinely orchestrated, so you need to get over it, and you need to move on and hold your power with your faith. Power and faith, right there. All right, let's get a Moonology deck for the water signs. Moonology deck. More clarification for the water signs, please. There it goes. Flow out the thing. Oh, you got two. New moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine. New moon in Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It is also a water sign. And the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. That is practice gratitude. I want you every single morning, and I do not want you to falter on this, okay? Get ready. If you need to pause and come back to this and write this down, whatever. I'm going to give you something I've been using for years, water signs. And this is so simple, and you can remember. You can do it every morning in your shower. You can do it at night before bed. You can do it in the middle of the day. Whenever you want to, you can do it. So you just say, healthy I am, happy I am, wealthy I am, love I am. Healthy I am, happy I am, wealthy I am, love I am. Healthy I am, happy I am, wealthy I am, love I am. You have to change your cellular structure makeup to know and believe all of those things in yourself. When you talk to yourself and talk to your body is listening. Your cells are alive inside of you. So shift your frequency. Say this to yourself multiple times a day, and say it 3 times. Attune to your divine power. This is the highest consciousness moon there is. This is when we leave the body, go back to God, and start anew. Gratitude. Saying those things will just give you gratitude instantly. Yeah. Let's also get a starseed card for the water signs. Starseed, please. Starseed card for the water signs. Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. How often are you putting your bare feet to the earth, water signs? How often are you going and you finding, I don't care if it's a community park pond. Get to the water so you can receive the positive ions to your being, to your essence. You are water. You need water. It's required. Okay? And finally, the water signs will receive a card, or a spirit card, postcard from spirit. Postcard from spirit for the water signs, please. Postcard, is that, it's trying to stick out. There it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based on reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from better, or separate from, better, or less than. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever, water signs. We just adore you over here. Yeah, the answer is love. What would love do? I believe I was saying that earlier. Thank you to the water signs. I hope these messages helped you. I love you dearly. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to hit the subscribe and make sure you come back on the YouTube replay and comment for the big giveaway with the crystal jewelry surprise magic box from Mama's Moon Rocks out of Florida. And then that starseed deck right there, Mother Gaia starseed deck, I'm giving that away along with some more crystals, and Palo Santo bracelet out of Peru. So it's a really good package. So make sure that you come back, okay? All right. Let's move it on. Move it on down the road. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's go to the next group of signs. Thank you so much. Looks like we're moving on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's easy. And it was also a very emotional, and I cut my own hair in ceremony, of course. It was very ritualistic how I did it. Oh, one wanted to pop real quick. Justice. Major life event, major arcana card, the Justice, water signs. This is all about balance. That's Libra right there. See the scales? Let me tell you something. Every once in a while, you got to tip that scale over. Just saying. All right. Lots of tingles coming in for the air signs on my nose. That means possible money or abundance. And I'm smelling cinnamon. I can smell across the veil as well as see and feel, but I'm smelling cinnamon. And I don't have anything cinnamon burning. This isn't cinnamon. No, that's golden nutmeg. I guess maybe that could be, but this is real strong. So I don't know if that's for water or for air because I still got the water up here, but there you go. Cinnamon. Big, strong, real strong. Almost burning my eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Donna. Love you, sister. Thank you. Y'all go check out Donna at Ancient Goddess Wisdom. She is one of my best friends, my soul sister. We've known each other many lifetimes. She does light language activations and clearings. She's very good. She does them by the water too. So you might want to go check her out every morning around, I don't know, 6:30 or 7. She's out there doing her thing. And if you ever need to just sit, like I've done ritual with her while she was doing her thing. I was doing my thing. And she brings in her dragons. I bring in my dragons. I bring the Arcturians, the mermaids, dolphins, all of it. And she's got all her people. And our team just lights it up. So check it out for sure. Yes, we are. You are very welcome, Sarah. Okay, it looks like air sign next, says Princess. And by the way, please everybody say thank you to the moderators. You want a Virgo cup? Okay, please make sure and send that messenger to me on Facebook Messenger. I will check messages tomorrow. What I'm thinking about doing, quite honestly, is having a whole set made. And then I will sell them to you. You know, we kind of talked about doing that last year, but then we both got busy and she and I didn't get back together to do it. So I think that'd be something good to think about in the seed for the future, because I know a lot of people would like their own astrology cup for their sun sign, or you can do it for your moon sign. Or I'm actually going to have another one made because I am a double Scorpio sun in the first house, and Scorpio rising, but I'm an Aries moon sign. So I'm thinking about getting my warrior cup, just like I have my Scorpio cup. When does the time change? November 2nd? Okay, cool. Awesome. Yes, thank you, moderators. I love you guys. Okay, did I already put the time? Let's do it one more time because I can't remember. I'm starting to get... Okay, so if you're new, I get high on this energy and I start to get a little spacey. This is why we do the cards towards the end, because I have to stay more in my... even though I'm channeling the astrology, but I got to kind of be more analytical. But now they're really coming in, and so we're really flowing. So sometimes I get a little spacey, and sometimes I just need a break for a minute. Get a drink. And we are on to the air signs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. How about that Libra season we just went through? Holy shit, that was big. Libra, you out there? You surviving? You okay with the South Node? South Karmic Node of Fate there? Everybody said a little extra love to the Libras. Okay, so we are going to play with the Grand Lux Tarot for the air signs. And I am getting tingles up and down my legs, and all of a sudden, like, I feel like I'm being touched on my left leg. I feel like somebody's having problems with their legs, like they're having leg cramps, or they're having some kind of like lower calf issues, maybe even ankle issues. I have what's called Balm of Gilead. It's a Balm of Gilead cream. It's made with cottonwood buds and white willow bark and a lot of other good stuff. And I sell those. So if you are interested in those, Julie Severin, the magical medicine woman that she is out of Canada, who's also my mentor, I love her. She makes and creates these, and I bought a whole bunch of them. So if you're in my area and you need those, I'm going to give one to Kat, who is one of our moderators on Facebook. These things are better than anything I've ever put. Like, literally, it's so healing because she does it energetically, but also there's nothing better than white willow bark for pain. It's so incredible. I have a lot of ideas where I'm going to start crafting, wild crafting with it, because I make the electromagnetic frequency blocker sprays. All of this is coming in for you air signs to remind you that there are holistic ways to handle your health. There are other ways to see things. I feel like there's a lot of you that may be challenged with health issues. And if that is the case, the best thing I could tell you is to search intuitively. Sit and breathe in the light, blow out the shadow, take 3 breaths in the light, push the air out purposely, and then search for what you want. Your highest guidance, your highest light will come in and show you what you need every single time, okay? Come on, air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Well, we have the King of Cups and Temperance. Major life event, major arcana card, the Temperance. You are being challenged to become more alchemized. You know, you need to learn that you have to be able to walk in two worlds. You know, I feel like the emotions have been so much that you have been dealing with. I'm getting lots of tingles still to the nose. Hangman, major left a bit, major arcana. I feel like that you have been almost even physically ill, and you know, you have to realize when these things happen, you have to pay attention. There's something going on here with you physically, and I believe it's caused due to some kind of emotional stresses, and you feel like you're trapped. You feel like you can't get out, and you have to be able to take control of that situation. But I feel like that you have to look at it. The Hangman, he puts himself in this position so that he can look at things from another perspective, okay? He comes in and he looks at things in another perspective. He purposely does it to himself. No one hung his ass up there. He did it himself. Coming in from outside of you. Oh, that's what I was feeling. Okay, so this Ten of Wands is, you can see him. He's got all of those wands on his back. He's got one knee on the ground, but still 1 foot up. He's got his companion. He's come through so much. He's very tired. But he has the heart of steel to keep passionate. He just pushes on and continues. Every single one of those wands right there is some kind of something you've had to deal with. Some of it was good, not all was bad. Some of it was higher positive things that happened in your life. But you've carried it all on your back. Shit, drop it. Air signs. Let it go, honey. You got to stop. You're at the end. And I feel like this king, for some of you, and I'm getting tingles on my light, on my night side here, the shadow side's coming through right here. I feel like this King of Cups, he isn't, like, he's not helping you. I feel like there's a King of Cups, water sign, Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, and he ain't doing you a bit of good. And I don't always see that card. Sometimes I see that card as a very loving, wonderful, just beautiful man. But this energy is no good. And you're having to deal with, this is a challenge position. You know, she's alchemizing water and fire, okay? She has to know that she has to temper herself so that she can get where she wants to go. But she needs to look at it. You're not seeing something. You need to force yourself to see something differently so that you can get through this. Three of Swords. Son of a bitch. Okay, so the Three of Swords is the heartbreak of all heartbreak. This is death. This is, I can't take it no more. This is staying up crying. This is, I can't handle this. I can't do this. This is anxiety. This is not easy energy, okay? And I feel like this man is connected to this situation. And you have to see things from a different perspective. You have to envelop yourself in the light. And you have to realize how angelic you are. The power that you have within, you know. Pushing through. This guy doesn't give up right here. He just keeps on going. His house is right there. Why isn't he turning around going to the damn house? No. He's still out there just on the... Put it down. Let it go. This is no good. I can't even believe it here. We have got the Knight of Wands, all right? The Knight of Wands, first of all, it's Sagittarius energy. And then this right here could be Virgo. And this right here is also Sagittarius energy, if that means anything to you. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There's some little fuckery fire sign that's causing a lot of issues with this situation. And this is the thing. I feel like this whole deal, that whatever this is, whoever this is for, this whole situation, there's all these others too. I feel like there's a lot of people surrounding me. I feel a lot of energies coming in. I'm getting tingled all over. I feel like there's somebody else, and they want another card, so we're doing it. Damn. Oh my God. I was sitting there going King of Wands, and it was a Knight. So, okay, there's a King of Wands again. This is 3 different decks, 3 readings in a row. We have got the King of Wands, okay? I want you to go look it up and literally research the King of Wands, because I think that that's going to help you and everybody. Okay, look. There is somebody else that's going to come in here that's going to take control of this situation, and it's going to take some passion, some fire, some creation. It's going to take someone that's going to be like, okay, no more. Enough. And not look back. We are in Scorpio season. This is the season of the shadow. You must evolve or you'll repeat the cycle. The king takes control. He's courageous. He has the inner strength of a lion. He doesn't let all of this, it's just too much. And this, I don't even like him. He needs to go. On the bottom of the deck, on the bottom of the deck, we had that came out last reading too. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Cups. Now, this is also about children. It's also about being like melancholy, looking back at the past, seeing how. But I don't even feel the melancholy with this read. This is straight up about children. Children are involved. And I don't feel good about this man around these children. Whoever this man is, he needs to not be around these children. There's a good man. He's a good man, I feel like. This guy's fuckery. There it is. 6 of Swords. That came out before too in the other reading. That also came out, I think it was last reading or one before. 6 of Swords. This is moving away. Leaving troubled waters. Look at them. They're leaving. They're taking their swords with them. Because you're still going to have some problems and some issues on down the road. You got to take that shit with you. But you're getting away. You're taking your children to a better place. More harmony in your life. No more of this. No more of this. This is higher ascended mastery views. You have to look at this from a higher level. You have to work on the energy of this situation before you can actually get where you want to go, so that you can actually go and move on. Woo, what a read. Okay, air sign. We are going to pull from the Moonology deck for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Moonology deck. And that's it. They wanted 2. Okay. Go for it. New moon in Aries. First sign of the zodiac. Go for it. Last quarter moon in Taurus. And be proud of yourself. I think that you get into this rhythm of life, air signs, because you're just doing and doing and going and doing and doing and doing and balancing and thinking and thinking and thinking. You get into this rhythm, and we all do it, but I really feel strongly you're getting into this rhythm of life, and you don't stop to appreciate yourself for how far you've come with all the things that you're juggling. Because I feel like you got a lot of stuff going on all around. Dealing with lots of people, lots of individuals. The energy in here feels frantic. Like it's just too much. Shit. It's just too much. You need to go for it. You need to get away from that stuff. All right. What else do we got here? There is a hope, though, here. And I want you to look for a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be an Aries because you got this new moon in Aries. Go for it. But there's a fire sign in control. And it could be a man or a woman. But they're going to be passionate. They're going to be strong. They're going to be caring. They're going to have joy in their heart and passion for what they do. And they're not going to put up with no shit from this other water sign individual. Someone's going to be there to help you. But at the same time, you're going to have to pull it in on a higher level. You got to work this stuff in the energy before you can make it. Everything starts with energy. Everything starts, every illness, every situation, every marriage, every divorce, all of it, whatever you need, it all starts with you working in the energy of it first. If you want to do that, message me, email me. All of my information is down below. I teach you how to do it. All right, here we go. Blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. The blue flame, air signs. I always say, the highest, truest blue source light. May the highest, truest blue source light, the most divine, highest, truest blue source light come through and allow this channel for those that need the message. They're telling me to look at the bottom. Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And you're not in a situation where you're really fully able and capable of doing that in your perception. But there's nothing that's impossible, right, with everything that you've gone through here. This is some fuckery. There's a little, I feel like it's a Sagittarius. There's some of the Sagittarius fuckery going on in here. Ah, look at that. Starseed. Raise your vibration of the planet through your radiant loving light. Okay, you got 3. Holy cow. What more do you need, air signs? There you go. Well, we'll give you, oh jeez. Okay. They're like, they need their spirit postcard. Here's your postcard from Spirit. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in the service of the highest good can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant something in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more. Work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often, air signs. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No, air signs. The word is fucking no. Say it with us. No, thank you, I can't. No, thank you, I can't. No, thank you, I can't. 3 times. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will be waiting for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventures, air signs. We love you so very much. We love you. We love you. We love you. Sending love. Sending love. Sending love. Thank you to the air signs. You are a starseed. You're working this. You're doing your best. We get it. I really feel strongly, very strongly, that this situation will turn about, but you're going to need some assistance. And you're going to have to work on the energy of it all. You know, if you're not getting the self-care and giving yourself the self-care, you can't work on any kind of energy, period. All right. Whew. Okay. Pop my back. There we go. Thank you, air signs. I love you. Oh, good for you. We did it at the very beginning, so go back. Go back at the beginning. We did it at the beginning of the live, Kelly. Thanks for being here. Thank you. I got my "If the Shoe Fits" shirt. A little witch shirt. I love it. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's go with this fire. And you know what's crazy? We saved fire for last tonight. And you get the brand new deck. This is a brand new deck. I've played with it a few times to warm it up. I've done all the smudge and bonding and everything. But I've never showed it on this program, show, live stream, whatever. God, I'm so fucking showing my age, right? Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's go. Immediately, I'm feeling something coming in on the back side, which is my night side, shadow side. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of, like, you're doing a lot of this. Like, you're just like, no, I can't do this no more. Okay, now, what the? I don't even know what that is. Hold on. King of Swords. Wow. Okay, so you got the King of Swords right out the bat. He is the strictest knight in the deck. Okay, or I'm sorry, the King of Swords is the strictest king in the deck. He's highly intelligent, genius type of energy. Like, he knows his stuff mentally. Very, you know, he can handle things mentally. But he also can be super harsh and difficult to deal with. And, you know, having to pull it in on his own self in order to take care of so many things. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, or Pisces, or Gemini. I might be Pisces. You might have a Pisces placement. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Followed by the World. This is endings. Okay, this is endings. This is a victorious cycle that is coming to a close. Okay, this is your challenge. You have to get to that space. Okay. Fire signs. I can hear you in the YouTube replay where I'm fire. Okay. Fire signs. That would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That trips me out when I hear that. Okay. Here we go. Come on now. What do we got? What do we got? Still lots of tingles on my right side, my night side, shadow side. Oh, I feel a draconian here. Okay. Shit. The Star card comes out in the exact same position. Okay, now I'm feeling it coming in on the light. Okay, you got multiple beings in here. Inokino kuka kino shubakaro aina kina hena kurunda bakina ko hinokuki shikamoka hana inaku kikinokai inoku kikimoshikana una kikakorun shikamoa anakuki chikamakara umarke chikamwata kinanuru shikimoka chikamwata unale ki shi nu hale niki shi kumale niki una hunkarin kikichomuka hana inai unishikamoka no shikamo no shikamo. You have the star card here. Faith. Complete faith. Followed by the lovers. This is Gemini energy, okay? Holy shit. So we have major life event, major life event, major life event. These are the major life event of cards, okay? You got 3 of them on the deck with a very harsh King of Swords. You know, the Lovers card is also about duality, but it is about, you know, the night and the light. It's about your darkest fears and your greatest joys. And it is about relationships and how you deal with those relationships. And are you coming at it through a spirit of faith? You know things are coming to completion. Your challenge is to get into that inner child, that innocence that is you, and work from there. Okay? You got to go back. You got to go back. You know, you got to go back within to that space of that little girl, that little boy that dealt with so much hurt, so much pain, and you got to dig deeper. We're going to the inception. This is where we're taking you today, okay? We're going to the inception. We're going to start there. But this is coming from outside of you. This is an energy outside of you. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's just a really difficult person. I think they're very intelligent, and I think that, you know, it's somebody that you really respected, and you know, you work through, and you're just trying to keep your faith in this situation, but you're feeling this dark side coming out, and you just know that something's got to end, something's got to change. Boom, bam, oh my God, I was seeing that in my mind. I saw the world, and when I saw the world, I saw the sun earlier, and then there it is. Oh, that trips me out. Okay, the sun card is the best card out of 78 cards in the deck, and you got it right underneath the world. Okay, so within all of this darkness, you have 1, 2, 3 very positive, and then one that can be one or the other. Major life event, major arcana, freaking fire signs. Okay, this is moving on. This is staying in the light, staying in your truth, staying in your faith. You know, there's no better feeling than the sun in your heart. You know, the sun is our soul. And the vision that I had, you know, go back and hear the vision that I had about what the sun really is and what's inside the sun. Utopia is inside the sun. A whole nother freaking world. Another whole reality right inside there. Multidimensional beings, that's what we are. Come on with it. Thank you. And you have the 4 of Wands. Okay. 4 of Wands right here. That's not 4 of Wands. Excuse me. That's 4 of Coins. That's the same card that came out twice already tonight, I think. So the 4 of Coins holds on for dear life. They don't release. So first of all, just some common shit here. Please don't overspend right now. Don't do anything unnecessary at this time period. Give it a little time. Give it till December. If you need to buy stuff then fine. But right now you need to hold on to everything. You need to stay in your faith. You need to know that the sun is coming for you. Because the ending is here. Because you're going to do the work from the inception. Okay? You do the work from the inception and you will get there. But this energy here, I'm really kind of like worried, you know, going, what's the hell? Okay, so then you have a Knight of Cups come in. I think we also had the Knight of Cups come out for the earth signs. I'm not sure which, maybe water, I'm not sure. But I know this came out. So a Knight of Cups is an offer of love. Knights bring communication. Text, emails, faxes, whatever, scan, emails, whatever. Mail, conversations, intuitive message, guidance. Okay? But it's an offer of love. Okay? And what was it we were saying earlier about love, embodying love, being love. Love I am. I am. What would love do in this situation? Always asking yourself that. Because you have the Six of Cups here, and that one has come out in every single reading of the night in 4 different decks. People are all getting caught up in the loop and looking to the past, or they're dealing with their children and feeling melancholy about it, or like we feel for you, this is about your inception. This is about the energy of the soul at inception. The energy of the soul at inception is needing to be cleared. Please do it now. Do it so. And the Moonology deck. Moonology. Here we go. Moonology. Come on, fire signs. Let's see it. Back there. The new moon in Leo. Shine. New moons. Beginnings. The starts. You see how you see the crescent? That's the new moon. That's when you begin. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Reveal what needs to be seen. I'll just tell you what date that's going to be. That will be Sunday the 5th. That's your date. And by the way, that's the day the daylight savings time begins. Oh, fuck's sake. The Matrix trips me out. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so the new moon in Leo, the sun is Leo. Okay, so that's another positive affirmation that you're going to get the information you want. Hold on. Hold on. Reveal what needs to be seen. Deep shadow work, clearing. Have faith. All right, let's get you a Starseed deck. Now, by the way, this is the deck that we're giving away along with lots of crystals and jewelry and a Palo Santo from Peru, Palo Santo bracelet. Big giveaway. Make sure you come back and comment on the replay. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Holy shit. That's what we need, fire signs. My fire moon needs that. Freedom codes. What's on the bottom? Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. We're talking about utopian society. No more of this dystopia bullshit. No more. Finally, the last card of the night for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is your postcard from Spirit. And there it is, flying right on out. Here we go, fire signs. We have a secret for you, dearest you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimistic. Curiosity allows you to discover new things and see the world from a different perspective. and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it you need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So, moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know. That's interesting. As you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences, a richer existence overall, all of us over here want you to be all you can be, fire signs. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? Ooh, I just got chills all over my body. They're cheering for you. The other side is there. Your soul brothers, your galactic soul family is there for you. Tap into them. And I do like that a lot. I don't know. I've been okay with saying I don't know. How about you? That's interesting. That's always such a good response. Because you just don't know. I mean, stay open to the possibilities, fire signs, all right? It's important, okay? I love you so very much. I hope that this helped you today. And thank you for being here. Please come back on the replay, okay? Did I remove the fire? Did I never put the fire? Oh, I didn't put the fire. Told you guys I get high towards the end. It's so high. It's hard for me to keep up with this shit. I need a freaking producer, please. Hello! Can we get a producer up in here? They said, no, you got to do it yourself. Such is life, right? All right, now. Remember that this eclipse coming up is a whopper. And expect crisis in the world. And just keep being the light that which you are. You'll be all right. Okay. I just wanted to give fire signs just a minute. Now remember, like, share, and subscribe if you will. Make sure that you come back and comment on the replay. You must comment to get in on the drawings. And I will see you next week. And next week we just continue. We continue and we continue and we continue until we don't. And just remind yourself, if you're going through something tough, it's a cycle. And all cycles shift and change, don't they? Okay? Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I love you dearly. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I'm not sure. Okay. If you are in one of the Facebook groups, I don't know if it can be shared from there. You have to probably go to my actual Facebook page. If you will share from there, I'd love it. Thank you so much. All right. Looks like we are good to go here. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Amanda, thank you so much. And I see that you're there. I hope it resonated. Yeah. I'm seeing more loaded. Okay. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. Remember, you are the God spark. And you are a badass sovereign being. And don't let nobody take no shit. Don't let nobody do no nothing. Okay? Be on your game. And don't let frivolous, needless bullshit get to you. We have enough big stuff. So the little stuff, just let it go. No need. Stay in your flow. Everybody's going to get day karma. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. I love you. Good night.